Then he'll attack that space, inviting Matheus Cunha to come in, and then.
So the officials, spearheaded by Guido Gonzalez Jr., who officiated the MLS Cup back in course, world champions in 1998, and then again at the Stade de France. It's a meeting that has garnered global attention. So Kylian is brought to you by Super with Real Madrid. It's in the last two Real Madrid games, courtesy.
You turn on the television, and when he has the ability to stretch Brazil, that can cause all sorts of problems. But if Mbappe drops back in, look for Dembele to run on, as well as Ekitike on the far side. It'll ask real questions of the back four for Brazil to deal with the move.
Countries that have broken boundaries of imagination, to countries that have inspired the footballing world over the last 50 years or so. Superstars. A game full of know-how and experience. Accompanied by one or two hoping to make their mark and book their ticket to the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup. And so, here we go. The road to 2026 upon us. A game that has garnered global eyeballs. And with the world watching on, away we go. And for so many, the dream is to hoist the World Cup this summer, but for most, only a dream towing the line of it starts right here, right now.
And for France, though, for Brazil, how quickly and how they'll be able to handle it in real time will be one of the big questions.
Six-time UEFA Champions League winner with the likes of Milan, admired head coaches in world football. His opposing number today, Didier Deschamps, allegedly stepping aside after the World Cup. Of course, won the World Cup as a player. So then here's Mike Maignan, AC Milan goalkeeper for France. Upamecano and Javier. He's now plying his trade in Italian football with AC Milan after a rather public training ground incident. Soaring in his step. Olise looked to let fly. Casemiro with a fabulous challenge.
Wonderful recovery from Casemiro. He was beaten rather easily, but he stayed in pursuit and was able to find the right moment to back tackle and back press Olise.
Now then, here's Kylian Mbappe of Real Madrid. Theo Hernandez. France won 6 of their last 7 games, of course. Last loss coming in June of last year in the Nations League of Real Madrid. Ekitike unable to manoeuvre forwards. Upamecano of Bayern Munich. Hernandez. Javier.
Rather low block from Brazil. That'll ask questions of Brazil patience-wise, do their job defensively, and then you can find the penetrating passes into Ekitike or to Mbappe.
And let's not forget, it's not been the easiest of times for Brazil in terms of qualifying for the FIFA World Cup. Finished 5th in the CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers, 10 points behind Argentina. They made it there or thereabouts.
We're going to be heading into this summer's FIFA Men's World Cup, and today France will try to ask some questions of Brazil as well. There'll be patience at times, but then in that moment, look for them to go quickly when they find a way through of the back four.
Here's Dembele, current Ballon d'Or. Lovely ball slipped through from the Paris Saint-Germain player. All over to the far post. Ekitike was loitering and behind for the first corner of the afternoon.
There's a glimpse of what Malo Gusto can do. His ability to just bait the defender in. Just a quick glimpse of how Brazil is going to set up. They're going to shift together collectively. This is good patience from France. Gusto, conviction with the run, but it was also Olise checking back that drew the left back out of position. And that's where Gusto finds some space. Another view of just how low the block is for Brazil at this current moment in time. Some patience will be needed from France.
From the crowd here. Passes behind that of the run of Rafinha.
Wonderful discipline from France to get back after missing out on the near post with the entry ball from the corner. Olise with tremendous discipline. That is contagious with the rest of the group to get everybody back into position.
Into the Brazilian debutant, Leo Pereira. Plays his club football with Flamengo and the Brasileirão. Referee duly noting a foul in favour. Manchester City and Atletico Madrid. The ball played forward now. Real opening for Rafinha. Well, something out of nothing for Brazil. Nearly.
Wonderful recognition from Rafinha. The heads are down from France. And Castanem, it checks up. So Rafinha understands there's pressure behind him. He's got to go quickly with the first time.
Rafinha, let's not forget, with 2 goals and 2 assists in the 7-2 UEFA Champions League victory for Barcelona. Amical. Theo Hernandez, who is more to the ground. And a free kick for France.
Rafinha needs to be more intelligent in that moment. Wesley had stepped up and was going to win the 50-50 challenge. But Rafinha, after he's beaten, then he goes in recklessly from behind and he gives away the foul. Wesley's winning that challenge. Rafinha has to...
As so many have made their way over to the Middle East in recent years. Here's Magnon.
Allow for Chouameni to get into that position.
Good challenge from Wesley. Another corner for France.
It's the exact outcome Mbappe was hoping for. As soon as he knew he was all alone, he read the fact that